Hey guys, it's Ephy the traveling lawyer today. I am so happy to be here. This is another edition. It's World Fibromyalgia Day. I know so many of you are wondering what is that, but it's unfortunate today it has caught me under the weather because we are in cold season now, and it doesn't normally want a cold season. So, like today, I'm in so much pain. Yeah, because of the weather. So that's why I'm vlogging while down. Yeah. But don't worry, at least you'll get to learn about it. So I hope you'll enjoy. So fibromyalgia is a chronic condition that affects the muscles and soft tissues and causes a lot of pain and fatigue, among other symptoms. There are so many other symptoms, like there's one called brain fog. Brain fog, you forget like a lot. Yeah, sometimes you can even confuse salt with sugar, and and people find it to be weird. And even there are some people who even forget like where they were. You can leave and go to work, and then when you want to come back, some people forget that they even had a car while coming back. So the brain fog is terrible. Yeah, and then there's just so much of this fatigue, and then your mental health is disturbed because the pain is depressing. Like you see today, I'm not able to do much. I've just been lying down. Yeah, I'm just trying to be a bit lively. Now, the pain, you normally feel the pain here, like these are muscles, yeah, here. Yeah, you don't really feel them on your bones. You feel them outside here. Even if somebody knocks you by mistake, especially when you're in town. Sometimes when I walk in town, then somebody knocks me by mistake. It's painful. You can't even understand why. Like someone would say, "Achi guy, you know what? You mean you're feeling pain because of just that slight knock, but it's really painful." Or even if you knock your arm or even any part of your body, because me, my pain majorly is concentrated on my shoulder, on my back, and sometimes my thighs, but mostly my legs. Especially on a day that I've walked for long, my legs get inflamed. You feel like they are swollen, but they are not really swollen. And then the way I like traveling a lot, when I travel, my feet swell. So when I reach a destination, I have to raise my leg, put them in hot water to make them relax. So I've just tried to learn to manage it like in my own way. So guys, you know what? I was in denial for like for so long because it took me 10 years to discover. I started suffering when I was 10, not 10 years. Yeah, when I was in primary, I think class 5. That was in 2000 and what? Okay, if brain fog is happening, I cannot even remember well. But the diagnosis was made in 2015. I had to go to India after visiting several hospitals. Like I until now, at a point, I thought even my parents were going to give up and get tired. But they didn't get tired as much as they also didn't understand what is happening, but they ensured that I got treatment. So after diagnosis, I was in denial. I was just a mess. I had even to defer because the diagnosis was made when I was in first year in 2015. So you are in law school, it's hectic. You are here having brain fog. Sometimes you forget. You even forget people's names, and then some people take it as offensive. I was stigmatized, especially actually back in high school. Let me take you back a bit. I was so stigmatized. Yeah, some people were thinking either I am HIV positive, everyone, because I also didn't know what was happening because I was on and off school, on and off, on and off school. So to this date, I'm proud of myself. I didn't know I could finish high school and finish my law degree, and I'm just proud of myself. So the medication are very expensive. Yeah, they're very expensive. Because I remember, okay, I stopped taking medication in 2017. I started reducing slowly by slowly because I realized they were expensive, and to me, they were not helping me much. So I decided just to change my lifestyle and just live. Like, for instance, I realized when it's cold, I get pain. So when it's cold, I try to keep warm. Stress is a trigger. So I try my best to avoid stress. Caffeine. So rarely do I take coffee. Even tea, when I take, I get headaches. So I really try to avoid caffeine, and then actually light. So even now that I'm recording this video, I'm just training because the light is too much on my eyes. So sometimes I just normally want to sit in a dark room. Sometimes I don't want noise completely. I just want to be in a quiet place because sounds also trigger. So people are different. Other people also hot weather trigger, but me in hot seasons I'm better because I feel better. So each and everyone has a different reaction. And then now the worst bit is you wake up tired even if you've slept like 12 hours, you're like somebody who has not even slept at all. And also insomnia, sleeping is a problem. So it is a tough journey, but I'm glad I've managed. Nowadays I'm not on medication. I only take pain meds when it's very necessary. But I dropped slowly by slowly. I started doing exercise. It improved. Yoga. So I get triggers once in a while. Because there's a point I even used to collapse. Yeah. Before, when I was still in denial, I used to collapse. I tell my friends, imagine I'm not able to move. They don't understand why, and you're just normal. And then, when you look at me, I look so healthy. So you wouldn't even believe that. You mean you're not able to move, but why? I try explaining, they don't get it. So it is a challenge. Yeah, so, but I'm glad finally I'm here. Okay, so my tribulations made me to start an advocacy organization called lefifoorg. Yeah, to create awareness about the condition and just to create a support group and also to make people understand it, because yeah, it also took my family time. They were very supportive in terms of my health care and all, but they never used to understand. So it took them lots of time. I can say even today they've not understood it fully, but they are much better compared to before. So to reduce that stigma, yeah, I realized that awareness is needed, because if it took me 10 years, and then to make matters worse, there are some medics who even don't know about it. Like there's a day I remember is that, okay, it's a rare thing, but it is there. So there's a day in one of my editions, I what? Sorry, brain fog again. Oh my god. I when I collapsed because of too much pain, um, I was taken to an arrest facility, and then the doctor didn't even know what I was suffering from, because I normally have like a file that has my history, and a few of my friends know. So when they take me to the hospital, they give a brief of my history because I have already told them, and that file of mine has a summary. When I left India, they gave me that summary. So the doctor was like, "What is that?" So I'm like, "How are you going to treat me if you even don't know what it is?" So that's why awareness is really needed. And yeah, I founded Lefifo in 2016. Yeah, we still don't have any funding at all, but we've just tried to do awareness by the help of my friends in a small way, the way we can. Hoping moving forward we might get well wishers, you never know. Yeah, but it's also part of my healing, because the moment I started the organization, I just got, like, I accepted the situation. But at first it was hard. I used to talk about it and I cry. But you see, here I am. I'm talking about it and I'm just okay. Now, I can say that trick is when I learned during this journey, that acceptance is key to everything. Like, I was in denial for long, but the moment I accepted myself, I've managed to achieve a lot of things. Like, when you look at me or the way people look at how I live my life, if I tell someone I have a condition, they can't believe. But there are moments that I am always down. Like even now, before I vlog it, I just had to take a painkiller to at least calm me down a bit. But I normally try to avoid. I try natural management. So I realize that acceptance is the key. Imagine just like you can look at my nails, they look so good. But when I go to make them, sometimes I feel pain when they are being filed because your body is just sensitive. Like I don't know if it's something also to deal with the nerves because the main cause has not even been discovered yet. But there are just some speculations. So I'm not a doctor per se, but I'm just talking about what I am experiencing. Yeah, so I think that has been my greatest achievement. But there are people who are worse because there are some people who have been forced even to drop out of school because the pain is too much and they are overwhelmed. So I count myself to be lucky despite the fact that I'm in such a situation. Being World Fibromyalgia Day, I just had to commemorate this day. At least now I'm feeling a bit better. I have slept a bit. So I am wearing the FIFO t-shirt here. And then, yeah, a ribbon here to signify, because purple is the color for fibromyalgia. So it's supposed to signify like just some sort of solidarity, I can say. So, uh, and that is what LeFIFO does, like advocacy, awareness, and also we try to educate caregivers once in a while. So we've done lots of activities, but it's just that this year we and like last year we've been a bit low because I went back to school, and then also we don't have funding, so it has been a bit hectic, but I'm still hopeful that all will go well. So through LeFIFO, I've met so many people that we work with. Some members of LeFIFO are not even warriors, fibro warriors. Yeah, they're just most they're just my friends who came to help me push this course. Yeah, but others are like my assistant is a fibro warrior. He's a guy. Mark you, fibromyalgia also like can affect men, so not only women, but it's more common in women. I don't understand why. Yeah, so I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving you my life experience. So currently, we have a support group. Yeah, we are about 30 so far. Yeah, but because I think most people yet have not known, so I believe there are more people. So if you know anyone who goes through this, because a support group really helps. It's where you vent. There are people with the same condition as you, they understand you more, so we encourage each other. So you can refer them. Yeah, I'll leave my email address below on the description box so that you can help and reach out to many. You can also share this video and comment so that we reach many more people. So today I have some placards that passes the message. In addition, I am a fibromyalgia hero because that is who I am, our warrior. And then I stand for pain because I do chronic pain and also fibromyalgia advocacy. And lastly, I am a fibromyalgia advocate, and that is what I'm so proud about. Yeah, because it has given me strength to reach wherever I am. Thank you all for those who have always supported my course, and be blessed. Let me get your feedback so that I can know what I can share next. Yeah, and also if you have anyone who can help us reach our course, because right now we are working on a film. Yeah, and we are really looking for funds. So if you can support us in any way, we will really appreciate, and it will go a long way to help us in this course. Otherwise, thank you so much and adios.